I thought they picked their physicality up in that second half. And like I said, we had a game plan how we wanted to attack them. And then, they played a lot better without Cat on the floor. They got into us defensively. They was able to switch a lot more stuff. And then I just didn't think we made the right plays. I thought, in those two quarters like you're talking about. So, I got to look at the film and just kind of see what happened. Well, we did a good job with Cat. I thought, we did double teams, our physicality, keeping him out of the paint, so we did a good job with that. And then when he went out, they kind of switched and, D'Lo was the guy I was, worried about coming to. I knew Edwards would score, because he's aggressive, but D'Lo was the one that I was, scared that could take over the game, and he did that. So I should have did a better job just adjusting, probably blitz him a little bit more and just try to get the ball out of his hands. But he was pretty aggressive, and he was able to carry him home.
We've asked this in different times, different ways, but Pat's contribution to that team and
just brings some toughness. He brings some energy, and just whatever it takes to win. He's not worried about stats. He's just worried about winning. So talked about that before the game, and like I said, he did a good job, especially in that second half of just defending and getting into guys, irritating guys like he always does. And so he's a big reason why this team is successful this year. I just think the mentality that he brought over here has changed his team.
You guys know like his antics and how irritating he can be, and yet he's still irritating, right?
Right. Yeah. You just gotta be able to keep your composure. You can't let it get to you. And I thought at times we did, but that's what he does, And so we knew that coming into the game. He's been here with us forever, So we knew that coming into the game, and we didn't handle it well. But whatever.
Ty, Paul had that 17-point third quarter after you mentioned the physicality might have been something to adjust to over the course of the first half. Like, how do you feel like Paul did as far as that third quarter turnaround, and how can you maybe get that over the course of a full game Friday?
He did a great job. I thought he had an overhand on the basketball. At times it was kind of wore him down, and then he had to guard D'Lo on the other end. So for only playing 4 or 5 games this year, down the stretch, and then having to do it on both sides, I thought it took a lot out of him, So, but, scoring the basketball, making the right play, I thought he did it a lot tonight. And like I said, they played well. And when Big Cat went out, they found some new energy. And like I said, they was able to play faster. We got beat at the end of 2 quarters where they made threes, that hurt us. I think at the end of the first and the end of the third, there were huge shots. So just clean up a couple of those things. But like I said, they played well. They did their job, and, they won the game.
Finally got to it a couple times. Working the third. Curious, like when Cat goes out, what's the calculus of? Do we need a big on the floor to protect the rim with Zoo? Do we keep all wings?
We were trying to, we was trying to keep Zoo on the floor as long as they kept Vanderbilt on the floor. But they went small, so they went with Nas Reed. Then we went smaller, but then that hurt us because they were able to just drive the basketball and wasn't any shot blocking or any rim protection. So we were scoring, and then when we stopped scoring, we couldn't get stops. And that kind of hurt us on the defensive end. The point of attack, they just kind of seeked out the matchup they wanted, and they was able to attack us and kind of play out of that. So then we had to get Zoo back on the floor for some rim protection, So it goes both ways.
This had to feel like a playoff game, I assume.
I thought the crowd was really into it. Coach Finch has done a great job putting his team in position to make the playoffs. They haven't made it in a while, and to come out and play the way they did, and like I said, with their the star player going down and still be able to, fight and claw and get this win, just shows you the culture he's set and built over here. So, our game plan changed once Big Cat went out of the game, but like I said, they played well. And, I thought they really picked their physicality. They were more aggressive than us. And they were tougher, so they deserved to win the game.
Is there inclination at all to think, is your mind thinking of adjustments for Minnesota, but now you have to think about?
Yeah, there's some things I could have done differently, but whatever. Yeah, whoever wins, whoever we play on Friday, that's our focus now, So got one game to win to get into the playoffs, and like I said, we'll be ready to go on Friday. The what? Glue? She glued herself to the floor? No. I saw her. I thought she fell out. I didn't know what happened to her. What you mean glue yourself? Oh, no. I saw her laying down and I thought